Hello everybody, and welcome back to Court Farm. I've not been on here for a while, I can't remember the last episode. But having popped back on, I've been very busy trying to get through Bally Spring and Heilig Petrus. I had forgotten that we're pretty well off, aren't we? Now, as far as it goes to what I've decided to do with the money, I'm not sure. I think potentially, did I not say about buying a field? Possibly. Oof. I'd have to check up on that. But today's episode we will be focused on animals, because I don't know what I sort of left it at. Don't have corn for some reason, do they? Sorghum, give them that. So we're going to head out and get ourselves what we need, basically, animal wise. There we go. Get this farm fully functional like it used to be back in the day. Now the transfer's over. What are we into? The end of April. I don't know if they're tech canola. I'm not sure about that. But if I go from this angle, it's a little bit neater, isn't it? This one's gonna just come all the way through. There we go. Lovely stuff. Chicken's done. Turn the engine off on that for some reason. Keep them closed in. So, what else? Let's check the wabbits. We can make feed, so that's not a problem. Wabbits looking okay. Sheep is. Pretty good. Probably do a bit of a water run, but I think we need to get the cows in before we can put water in the cow pen. That looks like that was running, and we can do pigs. We can do pigs. So that is a lot of trips backwards and forwards from the farm dealer. Where's we have got a water thingy-me-bob somewhere. Should we see if we can put water in now? There's that. We need that. Where's the water jobby? I know we've got one. I'm sure we've got one. But where would it be? There it is. Vehicle required. So the question is, how many animals? I would say at least 2 trailers full. We've got money. We can really push. It just matters on how many runs backwards and forwards, really, doesn't it? Should we focus on Stonebridge's animals, or should we go and double check everybody else's first? I think we should possibly check everybody else's, get those jobs done. That's not the way. Okay, let's do the sheep, seeing as we're down here now. This is quite exciting for me that we've it's just a shame they've got this bit of lag, but we won't have that problem in a few weeks, will we? Or will we? Oops, there it is. This one's coming up to hello. I think, did I read that collisions with the animals are going to be a thing? I might have seen a DJ Gohan video where he'd spotted that collisions might be something that happens with the animals, which would be good. I mean, we're in a very good position, really, aren't we? I mean, we've got money in the bank. Next to those scratch cards. The farm should be fully operational by the end of today. We're going to need to get pig food as well. But we can afford to just go buy pig food. I mean, what a wonderful position to be in. Now, obviously, we need to have a bit of a focus. I'm not going to fill these up. I'm just going to put a bit in to get them going, because I don't mind it being a daily routine job. I should probably go and do the shopping as well to get all of the... Oops. Bit of a bump there. We should probably get everything in place before we go and collect them. It's a bit earlier anyway. The farmers' market doesn't start till later. Where are we going to keep pig food? We could do with putting something fairly close by, really. We could put one of those stands in, similar to what Court Farm's got. Let's go this way round instead this time. Yeah, we could put one of them, couldn't we? Bit of wood. Get our build on. I think a good arable field would be quite handy as well. I'll just put 2 lots in there for now. Fair bit of cleaning up we can be doing as well. We don't need to worry about that now, do we? It's something that can be done at a later date. So I feel like we should be checking the other farms first. That is our job. Yes, we'll take the Bowser with us just in case. Plus I don't want to put the animals in till the end because I don't want to be shutting gates. Let's fill it up just to check. Good stuff. And get out on our merry way. Chickens done, sheep done, rabbits fine. Let's go home farm first. It feels like it's been a long time since I've been on here because I have to record in blocks really, of a few at a time. So modern technology, because I've been on Bally Spring for so long, I think I was doing a lot of Halig Petrus before then. But obviously with the new game coming out, we've got to start planning for the end. And this I want to sort of pose questions out to you. What do you think we should do with this series? Should we potentially sell everything and end up with a pot of money that we can then move to another farm with? Just essentially leave it as it is, just in case. I don't think Oxy's likely to redo this for 25, just purely because the one he's got that will be coming out, it is insanely brilliant, and we will want to be doing, I'm adamant I'll be doing something on there, but I think I like the idea of going as a start from scratch, if that's the case with that, like we did, small patch of land, build it up. These guys are getting water whether they like it or not. We'll need to switch. Who'd have thought we'd have been the richer of the 3 farms after all this time? They're good. They're looking good. Sheep completed. Should I turn the engine off? I'll risk it. I'll risk it. I'm confident that the cows will be fine. Not too much manure. I could probably drop them a dose of silage, maybe a straw bale. What have they got in storage? I don't know whether we should feed their deer. That would be quite cool, actually, if we could. Farm the deer. I know a lot of the country estates they have to cull them now because they grow at such a rate. So they responsibly farm them, I suppose is the best term for it. Probably a better term, but that's the one I can think of. So, feed up at home farm. Have they got front arm forks? Can we just drive up with this? I'll have a check when it's safe to pull over and do so. Like here. Ooh, oh yes, the lin track. I so desperately want. Should I just buy it? Bloody love the lin track. We don't need it though, do we? That's the thing. It's got 47 hours on it. It's not. I mean, we could afford to say I've got front loader. We're fine. Oh, we need to switch to. I'll pull up and do that. And we'll have a little walk around. Beautiful Court Farm. Few bits ready to get to market from the look of it. Looking good. Water's okay. Pop some water in anyway while we're up here. We'll have a little walk around and sort out first. It's a good day. Nice spring April morning. The terrors of the chickens. They'd probably be happy to take some food. Yeah, their cows need food. Feed the chickens. I've left that open. Oh, actually, have they got feed, or are we supplying that? Got a feeling they've got straw. I don't know if that's ready or not. No, that just went in, didn't it? We could do with this information coming up straight away, if I'm honest. They got a little bit in there. Not a lot. All the pigs. And the rabbits. Rabbits are good. Wait a minute, how many? They got room for a bit more. They're all right. And the pigs. They need a bit of feed. Just as well we did pop up. Oh, where's your barrow? That'll be pigs. It's fairly scary that moves right over the top of your head. You get back in there, you. I do like the pigs. Never really had them long enough to make any money out of them. It's more of a hobby, but I'm not sure how to finish this one really, because once we've got all the animals, we're going to have our own functioning farm. We've got rabbits getting free. We'll have you know, good steady jobs going on as farmhand / contractor sort of thing for these guys. There was never really any main target other than to expand, really. That's not the feed trough. So I don't know really, where would you call it a day on this one? It's, you could call it at any point. I don't want to leave it though, that's the thing. I'm possibly the best map I've been on. I can't do a sort of run around of look at the changes that we've made, because we haven't. Not really. We can't break buildings down and put new buildings in. But I mean, they're all profitable farms. I suppose we could just get through harvest season. That's probably a wise idea. And then a good sell-off to everybody. I mean, we can keep the goods to provide food for sale, and we'll have our job continuing. The money will go down once we buy fields, maybe, I'd have said. What else was there? Cows all need feed. Water for the sheep, seeing as we're up here with a Bowser. Not bothered, are they? This is a weird one. I don't know how you'd sort of... It is pretty much everything's calm and steady. Every farm's got a tractor now. We're sort of getting them almost to the point where they're all self-sufficient, which is I mean, little things like a Bowser, as a community, you'd probably turn around and say, like, I've got one at the end. I've got one down the road, just come and borrow it. I would anyway. The sheep are well behaved, didn't they? They've stayed where they're supposed to. It's going to be a pain in the arse getting out of here, though. We'll have to go round. There we go. Right. Time about. Oh yeah. I'd better that's all the. That's not all the animals. We need to get the feeds done. Let me come back to you once I have sorted the feeds out. I'll run and get some pig feed as well whilst I'm at it. Yes, that will make sense, wouldn't it? Oh. Well, that's quite a surprise, as well as being quite annoying. But not to worry, because I've got to wait in here. That cow just go, ooh. Here we go. Not laughing now, are you, cow? This doesn't tell me how much is in. That's quite annoying. $5,500. So we can't do 2. What we could do though, that looks like a 3,500 litre. No. Let's attempt to use some skill. Limited amount that we have. Oh yeah. I'll be happy watching me do that. I'll be like, he knows the score. He knows what he's doing. Hold on. $10,000 litres. Alright, we'll chuck the extra 5 in of silage. Full lock. I know. That's going to be full now. Of silage. Not silage, TMR. Oop. Caused a bit of a bounce. I mean, they won't be able to see that from the house, so that's not a problem. Pop this back. In fact, let's pop it all back in together, won't we? Whoops, they might have seen that. Yeah, possibly from that kitchen window. Don't mention it. We should be okay. Da 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 da. Right, I'll drop this in. Get rid of that. It's quite annoying. And then, did I shut that gate? I did. I'll go out the other way then. Right, I shall whip down, start getting some animals, come back to you as that's sorted. Right. We have pigs on board. 13 of them. Now, I think for now we're just going to stick with 13 because I've got fully grown. The reason being, I'm not sure particularly that we might be able to have the time to go so far into it that we're going to be taking to market. So it's a bit of a hobby farm sort of edge really, I suppose. So we'll just get the 13 for now. They're going to multiply anyway, hopefully before we've finished. I mean, there still could be another 10, 15, 20 episodes yet. There is a few cows already in. We've got 6 already in. I'm going to go back and get another 6. I've already bought them. They're just moving them into the pen for us. So I say, give us the pigs now. I'll go and drop them in. It's a bit difficult to get into that cow field from the angle that I did go in. I might go a different way to get into the cow field next time. The pig field. Don't think it'll be that hard, will it? Will it? We are about to find out. No, there's none in there, so I can just go straight in and turn around, can't I? Don't need bother on that. I'm going to put an offer in on these fields at the sides, I think. I got lucky with my guess on the cows as to where the trigger is. And I'm gonna guess it's pretty much the same way here. Oops, sorry pigs. Awfully sorry. Dear. Making a pig's ear of that. Yes, that's what we want. Get the gates open. Do the... I thought the pens come out. No, okay. Okay. Now the gates are open. Let's... just for clarity. Five of these. 5 of your Bentimes. 5 of your Berkshires. 5 of your German land. 3 of your German land race. 13 in total. Nice, nice. And nice. Let's just shut the gate for now, because we'll come back and feed these at the end. I think that'll be a nice touch to finish it up with. So yeah, I'm thinking I might just keep going with Court Farm right up until the end, when the excitement takes over. But if you do have any ideas on how we should finish, the idea of selling up and moving on with a wedge of money to move with does appeal to me. I suppose we could. And just move to America or Asia and start a new life. But I do love a start from scratch. Although, maybe if we were to go, I thought about doing like just a farm management sort of let's play where we use a lot of AI workers if they work. But then if we go with a load of money and then plan to just do work with AI workers, there wouldn't be a lot of work for us to do. We'd just be sort of watching them get on with stuff. I don't know, maybe once I've got to grips with the new version. I don't know whether there's going to be any sort of nuance changes. Will AI be able to do baling? Will we get contracts for stone picking, rolling, mulching, forage harvesting? Will the straw get left and we can pick it up in contract fields? And to be fair, if starting from scratch as a contractor maybe, and we can use the AI to help us out, probably works a bit better. And obviously I like to make it really hard for myself, so I'm sure those gates were coming out. Right then, 3 brown Swiss, 3 Holsteins. So what's that? 9, call it 9, 15, getting towards 20 grand spent on livestock today, which is quite a lot. Definitely a lot. To make sure I'm not too rickety with the driving. Now, which route am I going to go in? I might risk it. Might risk it and go a way that I wouldn't normally go. It's going to really annoy any traffic, but it was incredibly tight getting in the way that I went first time round. feel like horsepower might be dropping a fair. I don't know if that's just the weight of the cows. I feel like I was driving a lot quicker with the pigs. Could just be age related. Time for the lint track. It's not. I'm not getting rid of this. I wanted this to come up in a sale every single Let's Play I've done. I'm more likely to buy a brand new one of these, but we're not really financially in a position to do that. It's a lot of that money up in the top corner will be going on land to expand the estate, which I think makes perfect sense. We've got a land manager, land agent currently looking. We've got 2 silage contracts coming up, which is going to give us some silage for the animals, which is good for the cows. I feel like we're going to need to get more hay in all round for all of the farms. Right. I am already regretting this. No, I can't see anything behind. It's too long. It's too tight. Okay. Scratch that idea. Hold on, son. Oh, hold on. Could do with some hazard lights. Give them that instead. Yes, 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 yes. That'll do it. That'll do for me. Oh yes. Look at all the room they've got. We might need more cows. Let's get the gate open. I can come straight through. Or can I? There we go. Got there eventually. I'm assuming we can milk. Didn't actually think of that. I'm thinking that milk tanker works though. Thinking, hoping, praying. Because if we're just beef cattle, that's a little bit annoying. Oh dear, I put them back in, didn't I? There we go. Right. Next slight issue I might have is I started making I misjudged how much silage was in my bales, so I put about 9,500 litres in my mixer, and I've not put hay in yet, so I might have made a mess. Yeah, that might not work very well. I'm gonna have to turn that thing on again now. Sure, on one of the ones I've got it doesn't have it. Forage, yes. So I've got to hope that this will turn dark. It only holds about 10,500. 10,000 and 50, yeah, 10,500. Go on. No. That might be an issue. Running out of time as well. What's in here? That's full. What's in that silage clump? I could chuck forage in there, can't I? Yes. Yes. Hopefully that'll let me tip that into there. What a mistake. Next, get that one. Actually, I need to let a little bit out, don't I? Oh, come on. You are having a laugh. That'll be enough, I reckon. Might have rescued that. Might have. Oh, why did I go this way? So tight. Oh, I've done it. Go on the Massey. Right, take 2. This is going to be a very tight episode for me to get this under an hour. Come on. Ooh. Sling that in with it. How do you like them apples? I ain't got time for that. Tidying up, we'll have to do that off camera. And as we are approaching the end of the episode, I should say I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. That's getting left there. Over that. I'll feed the pigs. Shut the gate. I didn't need to turn that off. Da 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 da. And I can show you my little shed that I've built for my pig food. And obviously, if you've got any ideas or suggestions, not just for finishing this series, anything else. If you do have an idea for the series finale, let me know. If you've got any ideas for future series on 25, feel free to pop them in as well. I do read all of the comments and reply to them. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go back to try and wrap up Valley Spring. I'm going to be dibbing and dobbing in between these, whereas I do like to focus in on one at a time. Let's get these pigs up. Mainly because there's so much to do off camera. With all the prep and everything, it just, once you're in the run, once you're in that zone, you just want to carry on, don't you? Which is why we all end up addicted to this game. Here we go, pigs. Welcome. Welcome to Stonebridge Farm. Off again. Lovely. Here they all come. Lovely stuff. Until the next episode, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. I better go shut some gates before I put anything away. Get the wheelbarrow. Forget my head if it weren't screwed on.